Could your office layout be the reason you're not performing at your full potential and missing your goals? Since COVID, more people have started to work from home, and I've helped more people to audit their home and work office Feng Shui in particular to enhance the productivity. And so in today's video, I'll be showing you 4 essential guidelines on how to arrange your office layout to boost your productivity and ultimately achieve more success. But first, we need to answer a few questions. Do successful or famous people believe in Feng Shui? And if yes, who are some of them? And seriously, why do they believe in it? Well, for the first question, you probably guessed the answer since you clicked this video. But for those who need proof, listen to this big shot.
我想另外跟大家讲，我是非常讲究风水。很多人说你怎么那么迷信讲风水？做生意必须讲风，风就是空气，水就是你门口的井。我不相信你的员工愿意在一个地方，如果说你不相信风水，你打开你的办公室窗户，你如果看见的都是污染的空气，你如果看见的化工厂在你隔壁，你的员工愿不愿意在那儿上班？Other
than Jack Ma, we also have Donald Trump, who publicly mentioned that he believed in Feng Shui. It's an open secret that many successful business people and top celebrities use Feng Shui to achieve success. There are many others who did not voice their views on Feng Shui, but insiders know they use it. People like him, her, and the list goes on. And the most important question is, why do these top people believe in it? Well, hard work, intelligence, and talent are crucial for success. But these big shots understand there's more to it. Achieving this level of success can be attributed to sheer human will, sheer hard work. But reaching this amount requires something more, something spiritual or metaphysical. There's something beyond our control. Extremely successful people recognize this and are often devoted to religion and practices like Feng Shui because they know it's not just their own effort. If they believe in and care about Feng Shui for their homes and workplaces, so should you if you want to achieve similar success like them. So now let's talk about the first guideline, the environment. Have you been to somebody's office that looks like this? It looks like they are trying to cut costs on their electricity bill. How productive can it get? Let me use an analogy of the mobile phone to explain. Think of yourself as the mobile phone. Your home is like the charger. It's where you recharge and detox from the negative energy you've collected at work, a time when you're not working. On the other hand, your workplace is like when the phone is in use, draining your energy as you stay engaged and focused, a time where you need to perform. You don't want it to be so slow that whatever you click takes ages to load. This might be because your phone is cluttered with apps you haven't used in 10 years. Or worse, you have loads of malware and all the ads start popping up. The same goes for your workplace environment. You need to ensure everything is set up to help you be as productive as possible. So for your workplace environment, one of the factors to consider is the lighting. Good lighting is like having a bright screen on your phone. It helps you see clearly and work efficiently. Investing in quality lights for your workplace is important because it can greatly enhance your productivity and comfort. In Feng Shui, certain areas need natural light to ensure good qi, in particular the yang qi. So if possible, set up your desk near a window. With that said, the next factor to consider for your workplace environment is ventilation. Fresh air in your workplace is like having a strong signal on your phone. It keeps you feeling refreshed and prevents the room from feeling stuffy. In Feng Shui, it's crucial for qi to flow in and have a way to exit, much like the body takes in food and gets it out. The next factor is noise. A quiet workplace is like a phone free of pop-up ads. It allows you to focus without constant distractions. Minimize noise by using soundproofing materials, such as investing in high-quality windows or using headphones. Last but not least, clutter is an important factor to consider for your workplace environment. Keeping your workplace tidy is like clearing unused apps from your phone. When everything is in its place, you can find what you need quickly and stay focused on your tasks. Just like a well-maintained phone, a workspace with a good environment helps you work efficiently and comfortably. By the way, these guidelines apply to both work and work offices, unless I specify otherwise, so watch closely. And if you find value in this video, don't forget to... Next guideline we will talk about is desk positioning. Did you know that the desk positioning is the key to a productive office? Let me explain. Think of your workplace as a stage where you are the star. If you are positioned in the right spot, you shine the brightest. But if you are in the wrong place, the spotlight misses you and it's hard to perform at your best. In Feng Shui, every space has a key item. In the bedroom, it's the bed. In the kitchen, it's the stove. And in the office, it's the desk. We will zoom in on this key item when we do a Feng Shui audit of the space. So how should we position the desk and ourselves? First, do not position the desk in line with the door. In Feng Shui, the flow of qi and its interaction with people and key items is the most important thing we look at, and the main entry point is the door. Being in line with the door is like being hit by a constant stream of energy. It's a major taboo. And what's even worse is if your back is facing the door. Instead, place your desk in a command position where you can see the door. Second, we want to have a solid wall as a backing, as it symbolizes strong support. However, there are times when it's okay to have your back against a window if the view is of a mountain or it is of a strong qi area in the city. However, if you're in doubt, always place your back to the wall. Third, there's a need for space in front of the desk, known as the Mingtang or the Bright Hall. In Feng Shui, this area acts like a reservoir, gathering and holding qi. It symbolizes the person's prospects and opportunities. So having open space here helps harness and maximize that positive energy. Other things to take note: the desk shouldn't be placed under a beam and should not be too close to a door. Remember, a well-placed desk is like the perfect spot on stage. It helps you to shine like a diamond. Next guideline we will talk about is items. Instead of just telling you where to put the things, I want to explain the logic behind it. Once you understand this, you'll be halfway to becoming a Feng Shui master. In Feng Shui, there are tons of different schools that use different methods. But today, in this video, I'm sharing the 4 celestial animals concept, a fundamental concept which applies to all schools of Feng Shui. So imagine the house or the desk in this context as you, and you have 4 mystical bodyguards. In front, we have the red phoenix, also known as Zhu Que. On your left, we have green dragon, also known as Qing Long. On the right, we have the white tiger, also known as Bai Hu. And behind we have the black tortoise, also known as Juan Wu. Each has a special role. The green dragon represents action and abilities. The white tiger helps avoid conflicts and trouble. The red phoenix symbolizes opportunities and future prospects. The black tortoise stands for support and helpful people in your life. Keep in mind, we're not talking about the north, south, east, west directions, although that direction energy is equally important in Feng Shui. What we are talking about is the 4 celestial animals. Nothing to do with north, south, east, west here. These 4 celestial animals are seen from your point of view, not a third person's point of view. So, the green dragon is always on your left and the white tiger is always on your right. Even some masters get this wrong, so don't make that mistake. And so why is this important? Because Feng Shui is deeply connected to external features like mountains, rivers, and how they affect the energy in your home. And all Feng Shui schools agree with that. The 4 celestial animals concept gives us a framework to understand how this energy moves. This concept guides where we place items and furniture in your space. So let's see how we can put items in this area. Green dragon and black tortoise represents the yang energy. So we need tall and solid items here. Think mountain paintings or tall bookshelves. The red phoenix and white tiger on the other hand represents the yin energy, and they prefer water. A water fountain works here as well. On a side note, you might have noticed that many shopping complexes, casinos and hotels use this principle, where they have a fountain at their entrance. Now you know why. It's certainly not just to beautify the place. For the green dragon side, we want vibrant, active energy here. So place your printer, phone on this side, or fax machine if you are still using one in 2024. The reason why we want to place these items on the green dragon side is because we want the phone to be ringing all the time and the printer to be printing contracts non-stop. Also, consider putting a plant to signify growth over here. The white tiger, as mentioned earlier, this spot represents conflicts and troubles. Keep this side calm, like placing your safe over here or a water feature. Also, do ensure that the green dragon side has taller items as compared to the white tiger side. For ladies, flip this rule, because white tiger represents the lady and the green dragon represents the man. Plants are best placed in the east or southeast corner, the natural position for wood, according to Bagua, also known as the 8 trigrams. Real plants are more ideal as they signify growth and life. A bonus tip here, invest in a good chair and make sure it's bigger than your guests. It shows who's the boss during the business negotiations. These 4 celestial animals concept is the reason why you always hear advice like you need to place your bed against the wall or sit with your back to the wall, as the black tortoise is about support and we want to have a tall mountain behind us to symbolize that support. Now let's talk about the final point. This one's mainly for work offices, especially for bosses. But if you're working from home or not a boss yet, there are still some ideas that you can take away too. Imagine an office where every corner radiates focus and determination, the kind of space where leaders make their biggest decisions. Think of your office like the cockpit of an airplane. The captain, or in this case the boss, needs to be in a position of control, overseeing everything while staying focused. In Feng Shui, the northwest sector, known as Qiangua, represents leadership. It's the ideal spot for boss office if all rooms are equal. A note here, this rule applies to work offices, not for home offices, as other rooms take priority at home. Just like the captain needs a distraction-free cockpit, a boss shouldn't be in an open concept space where confidentiality and focus are compromised. Imagine trying to land a plane with people constantly walking in and out of your cockpit. That's what it's like when your office is too exposed or near a busy pathway. If possible, choose a corner room that isn't open concept. The boss's office should also be the grandest, reflecting the importance of decisions made there. It should definitely not be smaller than a second-in-command's room. This isn't just about rank or status. It's a practical application of Feng Shui principles, where symbolism plays a big role, similar to the big boss's chair and the smaller guest's chair symbolism that we mentioned earlier. So when setting up your office, think like an airplane. Position your space where you can maintain control. Keep distractions at bay and let your leadership energy flow freely. Well, the purpose of setting up good Feng Shui in our office is to boost our productivity so that we can bring in more money for our family. But if we do not have the health, we won't be able to achieve the productivity and the wealth we've always wanted. So watch this video where I share how to Feng Shui your kitchen, an extremely important area in your home that's linked to health, wealth, and the well-being of the female owner.